Woo. Yes, okay. Question the shades. Okay, there's a big reason. I mentioned this last time. All right. My eyes are missing. I literally am missing one of my eyes. Let me stop. Welcome everybody to the Noisy Fox stream where we free. Y'all thought I was gonna say it. Free your mind. It's been so long since I did that. Oh my gosh, I missed that. But man, I hope all y'all doing well, because I'm doing well. I'm doing great. I'm ready to do this stream. Oh man, it's been so long, but you know, we back. I'm trying to start like streaming anytime I can. Anytime I can think of a topic, get something out, just, get something out to you guys so I can figure this whole thing out, because I'm trying to take a break from everything so that I can focus on this stream and also something else. But I'm really trying to do this, and I thank all y'all for coming along the ride. But today we talking about, let's just go straight into it, right? Because we already freeing our minds, right? We already freeing our minds, right? Why a lot of people have quote unquote mental health issues. This is going to be extremely controversial, because every time I talk about this with people I know, it gets heated. It gets really heated. And I know, my opinion isn't universal. Everyone's going to have their all different opinions. So everything I say is not necessarily true for everybody, and that's okay. But I have to point this out. I have to let this be known, because honestly, it's so weird to me. It's so confusing to me, because coming from a standpoint where I understand how the subconscious mind works to an extent, it's like all of these things that are going on, it's just weird to me. So first of all, let me start with a little story, right? I was at work, or as I like to call it, job. I don't call it work, I call it job. And there was this female, right? There was this female, and I was talking to her, and she said she had ADHD. I'm like, you have ADHD? Okay. Let me ask you a couple questions. What is ADHD? Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I asked her, what is ADHD? And she said, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to ask you again. What is ADHD? And then I said, what makes you different from me? Well, and then she went on to say, well, it's like a lot of times I'll be focusing on one thing, and then I'll remember something else, and then focus on that thing, and then forgot what I was doing before. And then sometimes I'll get fixated on things, and I can't just focus on one thing. And I'm like, let me tell you something. That happens to me. That happens to him. That happens to a lot of people. I don't have ADHD. They don't have ADHD. What if all you are doing is just being yourself? And then I asked her again, what is ADHD? She just couldn't answer it. So here I am, and I'm going to go into some other things. When you tell someone constantly that something is wrong with them, when you constantly tell the mind that, when you constantly tell the subconscious mind that there is something wrong with this person, the subconscious mind does not know the difference between right and wrong. The subconscious mind takes in information or input from the outside and internalizes it as information. It's like a literal hard drive on a computer. When you download things, oh wait, hold on, I didn't even notice the vibes weren't playing, y'all. How y'all ain't gonna tell me the vibes ain't playing? How y'all ain't gonna tell me the vibes not playing? Come on, y'all. Then let me make sure. Yeah, okay, so they good. So the subconscious mind takes in everything from the outside world as input and internalizes it as information. Y'all gotta understand, you have a literal hard drive in your mind. when you go on your little computer, when you go on your little computer and you download things, you are literally downloading information. The same way the subconscious mind takes in input from the outside, it literally downloads the information on the inside and stores it in this hard drive inside your mind, which is the subconscious mind. You actually have every single piece of information from the time you were born and from the time now. Y'all ever seen the movie Lucy? The person who activated 100% of the brain when she ingested so much of this chemical that was released during pregnancy to help nurture the baby, CPH4 or something like that. It was a synthetic version of it. And when she did that, she was able to access 100% of her brain. And when she was able to access 100% of her brain, baby, when she was actually able to access 100% of her brain, what happens is she was able to remember everything that happened from point A to point B, which is now. She was able to tell vibrations in the universe. She was able to feel vibrations. She was able to see vibrations. She was able to literally manipulate things, matter, which is all just energy. She was able to literally become energy. She became what we would call the all, or everything, or what would you guys call everything in this universe? I call it the all, and the all is simply just energy. And this energy is all one. This is energy. This is energy. Speaking is energy. Everything is energy. So if you take the subconscious mind and you put it in front of another external source, and this source is able to put out energy, right? Speaking or words or anything, any type of input, any type of information. This could include body language, this could include tone of voice, anything, any type of input the subconscious mind takes in. If you put that in front of a person and you constantly tell them something is wrong with them, they will start to believe that something is wrong with them. And then what you can then do is you can monetize that information, put a disease onto it, and call it ADHD. And now you can market a pill that does not help the ADHD, but instead makes them suffer even more. And now that you have a pill that can cure or help the ADHD, you now have a customer forever. So I want to ask her again, what is ADHD? If you can't answer the question, it is not real. If you are saying the same things that is simply normal for human beings, I'm a Leo moon, okay? I get fixated naturally. I get fixated on something and I want to do it and I want to complete it. Same thing with Capricorns. I'm not going to go too much into astrology because people don't want to believe astrology, but that horoscope is bullshit, okay? It is only looking at one planet in your universe. You are actually a Scorpio, Leo, you are all of the zodiac signs in one, okay? You are all of them in one. I'm an astrologer, so I know. I read charts. You are all of them in one. So you can actually look at different factors of yourself and say, what makes you different from me? Honestly, what makes you different from me? I talk to her and she's a completely normal person. I don't see anything extremely wrong with her. But she is fixated on the fact that she has this ADHD. And then I go around and I ask more of these young people and they're like, oh, I have it too. And then someone was going on to saying that they have some rare type of anxiety that is like a chain reaction. Something happens and then it triggers this part, and then that part triggers my anxiety, which then triggers something else, and then that makes me feel this way. And I'm like, what? What is the doctor telling y'all? You believe some random guy who has some degree that makes him qualified. He's in some random coat. You trust that guy to tell you something about you and he don't even know you? And he's the motherfucker that is giving you a pill that makes you suffer even more? Keeping you a customer forever to make the pharmaceutical industry more billionaires? More trillionaires? They are the richest industry out there. What is more profitable than a sick human being? Hold on. Hold on. Wait, I can't chat? What? I'm trying to chat. I can't chat? Oh, it's giving me chat rules. Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm trying to chat. I'm like, what the heck? Okay. What? Profitable than a sick human being. What in the what? Join Twitch today? I'm on Twitch. What is going on? What is going? I can't chat in my own chat. The heck? I can't chat in my own chat, y'all. That is crazy. Okay, whatever. But I want y'all to understand and ask yourselves these questions. What is more profitable than a sick human being? What is going on? Why can't I log? This is weird. I can't log into my Twitch, y'all. But I'm streaming on my Twitch. Y'all, what is going on? Every time I come on, man, some bogus happens. Something bogus just always happens. Okay, wait, hold on. Here's a stream chat. No, I still can't go on it. That's weird, y'all. I can't chat in my own chat. Okay, whatever. But I want y'all to ask yourselves, all right? Give yourself a scenario, right? If y'all, all right, let me make this simple. Think of it like this, right? Because to understand what the hell is going on in this world, you have to think of yourself as the one on the top. All right, right? If I want, or if you want, or if he wants to control billions of people, how do you do it? Well, first, you have to make sure nobody knows what you know. So what do? You put on bullshit music. You put a fast food restaurant on every corner. You put a liquor store on every corner. You make everyone practice a religion. You make everybody go to the pharmaceutical companies and get drugs. You make sure everyone has controlled education. Who the hell uses PEMDAS? I don't. You make sure everybody has a broken family. You give everyone disease. You give everyone fake food shortages. You tell everyone there's no food when there's farms everywhere. I've been to Texas. There is like quadrillions and quadrillions and quadrillions of acres just sitting there. Why is nobody planting food? And you telling me there's a farm or a food shortage? Get the hell out of here. You doing the same thing that communists did in ancient Rome. Okay, they doing the same thing, y'all. You make everybody go to one business, Amazon. Amazon is taking over everything. Elon Musk just bought Twitter. Come on, y'all. Put together things. So much control. If you are controlling the world, you have to make every single billion, all of those billions of people look to you for guidance. Look to you for everything. Okay. So now that I've done all these constructs, now that I have all of these things in place, now everyone's sick because of the fast food restaurants and because of the liquor stores. There's a liquor store on every corner, depending on the community you go to. But there's a lot of communities out there with liquor stores on every corner. Just look around, y'all. It's not hard. There's a liquor store and a fast food on every corner. McDonald's still does their advertising, but they don't need the publicity. Come on, y'all. It's going into your subconscious mind. Put together the pieces, y'all. If you tell everyone and mass market disease, not only that, you're putting in their subconscious mind that they have disease. Now you put a liquor store and you put a fast food restaurant and you put like a, what do they call those things? Like a little clinic, or you got these hospitals everywhere. Well, hospitals not every corner, but y'all get the idea. Y'all put these little places on there where they can go to be sick. To be honest, you can go there to be sick. Now, I understand if you chopped off your hand, If you don't have a way, go to the hospital. I personally wouldn't take any drugs for that. But if you have, you know, an amputated hand, or if you have like a big wound, like you got shot or, you know, a knife, then I'd say the hospitals are okay. But if the people at the top truly wanted you to not have cancer, why are you allowing the very things that cause cancer in every single community? Oh, wait. Baby, they don't give a fuck about you. What did Michael Jackson say? All I really want to say, they don't really care about us. Y'all gotta look around. And I want to ask you again, what the hell is these diseases? Mental health diseases. What is that? Because what is that? If you feed your mind love, if you feed your mind positivity, if you feed your mind, what's another word? Joy. If you feed your mind happiness, if you feed your mind good positive vibrations, how the heck can you be sick? It's like if you feed your mind, if you feed your body only good foods, how the heck can you be sick? Y'all know intuitively that eating fast food is bad, but yet y'all still do it. Why? It's because you are being programmed to be sick. If you are programmed to be sick, you will always have a mental health disease. But the thing is, what is the mind? What is the mind? It's a hard drive of information. Feed it the right information and you won't have this fake bullshit. What makes you different from me? What makes you different from me? Truly, don't put up this bull crap talking about you can't focus. Motherfucker, you know how hard it is to focus sometimes? Don't mean you got some random thing. What if you are just being you? What if you have to train your mind to be a little bit better? You don't have something that they said you have just because they want to give you something so that you can keep giving them money, making them richer. Pills. They always got a pill for everything. Why? Because pills keep you a customer. This is commerce, baby. It ain't health. This is commerce. This is business, y'all. The most profitable thing on the planet is a sick population. That's why the pharmaceutical industry is the most rich of all. AXA. Hey, I remember you, AXA. No, I eat fast food because it is easily accessible and it tastes good. Sometimes don't want to spend those hours cooking. Doing it every day is annoying. And I would agree with that. But here's the thing. I'm not saying don't eat fast food. I never said that. I'm not saying you gotta go and eat fast food. I'm not saying that either. I'm telling you exactly what they are doing though. You gotta look around you. It's easily accessible, yes. It's planned that way. But how many chemicals is in that? I once read a documentary where it said one Big Mac is the equivalent of smoking 6 cigarettes at once. Now, I want y'all to think about that. Now, again, I did not say anything. I'm just saying the facts, y'all. I'm just saying the facts. Okay. I'm just saying the facts. Now, personally, for me, AXA, I don't cook. I do not want to cook. I'm the type of person you will only see me in my house eating raw foods. That's it. Because I'm just not that type of person who cooks. And personally, for me, if you watch my other videos, I don't believe, now I'm not saying this is universally true for everyone because I haven't found it universally true for some people. I don't believe personally that cooked foods is good for you. That's just me though. That's just me. And that's for another stream. AXA says Big Mac does not affect lungs at all. AXA, what do you eat then exactly? If you go on my YouTube and you look at the video, how do you cure any disease? That's exactly what I eat. I mentioned in that video what I eat. But other than that, I'm not the type of person to cook foods. And for the Big Mac does not affect the lungs at all, how do you know? You gotta understand. This video is not about disease or anything like that in terms of physical, but I gotta put in a little bit. If you eat something, right, that makes you sick, if you eat something that has all of these chemicals, if you eat something that has all of these negative side effects, if you take in all of these things, it don't matter if it affects the lungs, it don't matter if it affects your arms. The fact is, it's not good for you at all. Smoking is not good for you at all because it destroys your body. If it destroys your lungs, eventually it's gonna spread to other things. You guys can't look at the symptom. You gotta look at the holistic thing. All right, let's look at this, right? Let's look at this. Let's look at a little better example. Let's say Robert, just some random guy, Robert gets stabbed in the arm. Okay, this is something everyone can agree with, right? Robert gets stabbed in the arm. If you don't do anything to that arm, if you don't tend to that arm, it will eventually get infected, right? It's not just the arm that's the problem now. That infection will eventually spread, and then other things can happen. It's the same thing with a Big Mac. It starts in the body, y'all, but it's a holistic thing. It doesn't matter who stabbed him, Axa. We're talking about disease. We're talking about disease. And it's the same thing with the mental health. It's the same thing. What makes you different from me? And this is the same thing when I was talking about with the ADHD. She was trying to explain to me how she has these things, but then I try to tell her, if you can't explain to me what it is in simple terms, I cannot accept it's real. So that's why this is a very controversial subject. It's a very controversial subject. But I want you guys to understand that this is all planned. You got to look at the holistic thing. Just like Axa was saying. I eat fast food because it is easily accessible and tastes good. Sometimes don't want to spend 3 hours cooking. Doing it every day is annoying. They know that. But I also want to ask y'all another question, right? Another question. Say if you have, let's say, pain, simple pain in the tummy ache, simple pain in wherever on the body, right? You go to the doctor, right? He says all these questions, he does his little tests. I bet you he has some pill for you, probably a Tylenol for the pain, although Tylenol destroys your liver. It is what it is though, right? It is what it is. The doctor comes and says all this blah, 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 blah. Here's a pill, all right? You go home and you take that pill. Why does that pill have side effects? Why? But that pill has side effects. But I bet you, if you go out in Mother Nature and you see a damn sexy ass mango on a tree, I bet you Mother Nature has no side effects label on that mango. What is the problem? Why are people sick? Why? Why are people sick? And people want to say it's not the food, but Mother Nature already gave you everything you need. Mother Nature doesn't want to give you side effects. But man has a side effects label on them pills. I bet you. Axa, who's they? McDonald's is a company. Each franchise is also having their own owners. And not counting McDonald's fast food. Restaurants are owned by random people. Even you can go right now and put up like a hot dog stand or whatever else you can afford. Who's they? They is the people you don't know about. They is the people who are not mentioned on the news. People like who is not mentioned on a presidential campaign, not Joe Biden. The people you don't see. It's hard to accept that we have something called a system or a matrix or a construct, whatever y'all want to call it. Y'all seen the movie The Matrix? All of these movies are put out for a reason. All of these movies, but there is always someone at the top you don't see. They are pulling the strings by telling people what to do. I'm gonna give you another scenario. McDonald's is a company, each having their own franchise and their own owners and not counting. Yes, and that's fine. That's fine. Business is okay. I'm not saying it's bad to have business. I'm not saying anything bad about McDonald's. I'm just telling y'all what is going on here. Y'all need to understand. All of y'all, everybody should go on the internet. If that's your main source, and look at the nutrition facts of a lot of these foods. Look at the nutrition facts of these fast food restaurants. It gets very simple. Watch a documentary called What the Health. Watch a documentary called what was that documentary that was like What the Health is easily accessible on Netflix, by the way. It's very accessible Netflix thing, and it goes deep into how a lot of the foods are causing us to be sick. People were sick ever since they existed. Where were they already there? People were ever since they existed. People were sick ever since they existed. When did people exist? Because how does that make sense to me? If people were sick the moment that they came above or apart, if whatever you want to call it, if people just came on this planet from God, as people would want to say it, let's say it that way, all right? If God created humans, all right, if they were sick ever since they existed, why would God? And I'm not Christian or anything. I'm not saying anything, but people will agree with God, right? Most people would agree with God. If you have something better, if anybody has something better, please say, because at this point, I don't know where humans came from. I don't. So I'm just gonna say they spawned, all right? They spawned by some greater power. Why would they be created to be sick? And if they were created to be sick, then that means we should have the medicine for us. Are plants created to be sick? Are cheetahs created to be sick? Are lions created to be sick? I don't think so. Because plants grow up pretty good right when they come from the seed. They not sick. They don't have these diseases. They chilling. If we are byproducts of nature, why are we sick? Unless we're doing things that don't agree with the rules of nature, y'all. Cheetahs don't have ADHD. Cheetahs don't have to deal with the bull crap. I'm not saying we are cheetahs, by the way. I'm not saying we are cheetahs. But it's the same thing with health. If we are a byproduct of nature, why are we sick? Because I don't see nature sick. Unless we're doing something not of nature. And they, whoever they is, the moment they were there is when people started to lose sight of themselves. I think when war started to become a big factor, or when conquering started to become a big factor, or when, need I say it? Need I say the R word? I don't want to get canceled. I can't say that. Or when people wanted to kill each other, they had to be pulling the strings. There is always someone at the top pulling the strings when it comes to man. Always. Because nowadays we're losing so much sight of ourselves, we don't know who we are anymore. Who are you? We don't know who we are anymore. They were not created to, AXA says, they were not created to be sick. The organisms are so complex that there is a chance of failure, not being able to endure everything. Some as you can't put yourself on fire, it will harm you. We are not invincible against everything. We have a lot of things that can damage us. And that's for everything in nature. Look, AXA, I want you to understand something. You have extremely good points. You do. And I'm not saying you are wrong. But what I want you to say, or what I want you to see, or what I want you to understand from my point of view, all right, is what I want you to understand from my point of view. In nature, all right, and this is for all things, in nature, why are we the only ones sick? I get it. You can light a plant on fire and it will be damaged. You can light a lion on fire. Oh my God. Poor lion. No. Let's use another example. A lion. You can light a grass on fire or anything. You can do that. But you see, that is an outside external force, and that's not because of the food. Getting lit on fire or any physical type of hurt or getting shot or getting stabbed or whatever the physical condition is, it does not have to do with your food, because that is an external force. If you are eating food, don't matter the food, you can still get hurt from an outside force. I get that. All right, let me see what it has to say. Animals do get sick. Even plants can get sick and die. Excellent. I get this. But this is the thing. In mental health, or whatever this disease you want to call it, when you tell someone that they are sick or something is wrong with you, or you have this type of disease or all of this, and then you put a fast food restaurant or the things that make the disease worse or make you feel worse, you can't get better. In fact, you are not making the situation better. Animals can get sick, but they get better. Plants can get sick, but they can get better. Humans can get sick, but they can get better. But you see, the problem is, why are so much people sick? We aren't supposed to be sick all the time. But it's like everywhere you go, there is some factor that keeps you sick. If you look at how much the pharmaceutical industry is making, you have to ask yourself, why are they making so much money? The most profitable thing in this economy is a sick human being. If you look at the movie Rain Man, right? You look at the movie Rain Man. He was autistic or whatever. By the way, autism was not a natural thing, by the way, during that time. It was not a natural thing. It's new. Why is it new? Ask yourself, why are all these things new? Anyway, it was not a natural thing, but he was brilliant. But what did they do? They label these people with some type of disease, with some type of name that gives them some type of title, that something is wrong with them. And then they give a pill for it. And that pill has side effects. Why does that pill have side effects? Because it's not good for you. If it's not good for you, it's bad for you. And if something is bad for you, it can only hurt you. And if it can only hurt you, it keeps you sick. And if you are sick, you're a customer. And now it's not just autism anymore. Now it's another problem caused by the thing that was supposed to help you. Why can we not cure cancer? Why can we not cure cancer? By the way, there's a whole bunch of people that were killed by that cured cancer, that cured herpes, cured hepatitis C, but they are not mass marketed. Why? Because if you heal the population, you hurt the pockets of the people who are trying to keep you sick. And it's the same example with why a fast food restaurant is on every corner, why a liquor store is every corner. Why do you think they call it a spirit, y'all? Why do they call it a spirit? That thing is possessing you and it's not making you better. Alcohol does not help you, but why do they got it on every corner? I get it. Business is okay. You can do business. You can do business and that's okay. And that's up to people to do what they will and do what they want. If people want to go out and make themselves feel better, temporarily for the present moment, that's okay. Even if it destroys some part of their body, which then in turns make them internally sick and then eventually can make them die. Even if they want to do that, that's okay. But you got to understand, guess who's getting paid? Ultimately, when you are on your deathbed, or you got cancer, or you got whatever type of disease you can name, because there are tons of diseases, they got something for you, baby. They got something for you. And what does that something do? It don't heal you. Don't heal you. If chemotherapy cured cancer, why do they still say we ain't got a cure for cancer? Motherfucker, I bet you they know. What cures cancer? I'm not gonna say I do, because I get bricks thrown at my house. I already got one video blocked before. And again, the things I'm on is very different from what the natural population, or what natural belief, or what regular belief would be accustomed to. So I gotta watch out for what I say. But you gotta understand, everybody has to understand, right? One thing. Mental health, it's all in your head, bro. And that's just concluded. That's just concluded. It's all in your head. Until someone can explain to me what makes you different from me. Until someone can explain it to me. At this point, I just can't accept it. I just can't accept it. Because I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure anymore, because the examples I have been given, they are utterly confusing. They are utterly confusing. Why do people want to accept something that was told to them by some random person that they don't know, and they got a degree or whatever? Let them tell them what's wrong with them, and then have the audacity to give them something that cures them, or helps them, or eases the pain, or makes it lesser. I don't have ADHD. I'm perfectly fine. So is she. So is he. So is he. So is she. So is he. So is he. So is he. So is Jack. So is Robert. Don't matter the person. Don't matter the name. If you saying you got this mental health disease, explain it to me. Explain it to the other person and make it clear. But if you are saying you also got this mental health disease, do something that is different from what the traditional folk may do. Because honestly, if the pills are supposed to work, if the medication is supposed to work, why do you still got it? Tell me that. Why do you still got it? Why do you still got it? I don't see people getting help. But it's like everywhere I go nowadays, young people got mental health issues. Why? Why are people getting sick so young? Why are people getting so huge so young? Why do people got all these problems so young? It isn't natural. It isn't natural. And this is the things y'all gotta be looking at. This is the plots y'all gotta be looking at. There are people. There's always people. Oh, let me go back to that scenario that to explain what I mean truly by they. All right. I should draw this. I should draw this, but I don't have my tablet set up. I wasn't planning to draw anything on this stream. But honestly, this would be perfect for drawing. I didn't expect to go into this type of thing. To be honest, should I get my yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I'm just gonna draw it with my hands. It'll take too much work to type it in and do all that. A pyramid, right? I want y'all to imagine a pyramid. And then I want y'all to picture you guys are in a corporate job. All right, you guys are in a corporate job. You guys are in a regular job. Let's make it simple. You guys are working at McDonald's, all right? You guys got the pyramid. Who's at the bottom? Who's at the bottom? The cashiers. Drive-through workers. The sandwich maker. The workers, the employees, the lower class employees. That's what we're called. I mean, we're just numbers to them. We're just numbers to them. Be honest, they don't care about us. They don't. They care about the money. Y'all gotta understand that. The people, at the bottom of the pyramid. The employees don't know or don't do what the manager does. They don't know what the manager does. What does the manager do? Not the employee's problem. Not the cashier's problem. Not the drive-thru worker's problem. Not the sandwich maker's problem. The manager does what the manager does. The manager has to figure out what the manager has to figure out. Who's on the top of the manager? All right. The general manager. The manager doesn't know what the general manager's duties are. The manager doesn't have to worry about what the general duties are. The manager doesn't have to do what the general manager does. So now we got at the bottom, we got the cashiers, the food runners, blah, 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 blah. Then we got the managers, blah, 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 blah. Then we got the general managers. The general managers control the general area. All right. So now moving up the pyramid, now we got the regional managers. The general manager does not care what the regional manager is doing. They're not the same job. They're not the same duties. But a regional manager is obviously on a higher position of the general manager. Obviously, the general manager doesn't have to worry about what the regional manager does. Now we move up. Regional manager. What's the next position after that? I don't know. What's on top of the regional manager? Who knows? Let's just say state manager. Let's just randomly just say state manager. State manager handles the state. Or let's just say county manager. County manager. Whatever. Y'all get the point already. County manager doesn't do what the regional manager does because he has more duties. He's more on top, so he's connected with more people. He's connected with more of the more important people. The people at the bottom does not know what the county manager's doing, what the city manager's doing, what the CEO is doing, what the CFO is doing. If you work at McDonald's and you are making sandwiches, do you know what the CEO is doing at all times? No. It's different states. It's different jobs. It's different understandings of how things work. It's different duties. The CEO's job is to manage the company. Your job is to roll sandwiches. We're different. Let me put it in a real life example with the people. Ooh boy, this is gonna... God bless this doesn't get blocked. Okay. Hoping this doesn't get blocked. Okay. Woo! You have the people at the bottom, which is the consumers, which is us. Because that's all we do. We consume. That's all we do. That's all they think of us. We're just consumers to them. AXA. Does normal worker knows? Does the normal worker know what the other normal worker does at all? Is that what you're saying? Like, are you saying does the normal worker know what the other normal worker does at all times? If that's what you're saying, then yes, obviously, yeah. Because look, if I'm working with my crew, I'm rolling sandwiches, then there's another normal worker, he's also rolling sandwiches. Then there's another normal worker who's also rolling, doing cashier. We're still at the bottom of the pyramid. We're still the same position. Still the same position. But the manager... Okay, but what if you get promoted to a manager? Then you're not doing what the cashier is doing. It's completely different duties, completely different understandings, completely different people you talk to. Completely different. When you are a manager, you are not talking to the person wrapping sandwiches on how to run the business. No. To the manager, you are talking most likely to the general manager. You are mostly connected more with the general manager, but the general manager isn't focused on the person rolling sandwiches. It's different duties. So you think they forgot what workers do? No. AXA. And you don't know what they do anymore. No. Axa, look. You have the pyramid. All right. Let's say me, all right? Let's say me. If I'm making sandwiches, right? And let's use your example. And I get promoted to a manager. I'm not going to forget what I did. No, I'm not going to forget it. No. But I don't have that duty anymore. I don't have the duty of rolling sandwiches anymore. I'm a manager. I do different things. So I know different things. But not everybody's going to get promoted to manager, because not every person who rolls sandwiches can get promoted to manager. But now, since I got promoted to manager, I do different things. I know different things. I talk to different people. Now, I get promoted to general manager. As the general manager, I'm probably not even going to be in that location. I'm going to be somewhere else, getting paid more, talking to different people, having different responsibilities, having different duties, knowing different things. The person who is rolling sandwiches but has never ascended to that type of status or job duty or whatever, he does different things than the person who is the general manager. Axa, the location does not matter at all. It is just an example of the pyramid of how I'm trying to explain who they is, because they are the people who is pulling the strings on everybody to fill out a certain agenda. You have to look around you, because if you look around you, you will start to see that the foods around you, that the pills around you, that the news around you, that the people around you, that the bull crap C word around you is all saying it's all crap. It's all bull crap. It's all bull crap. It's all bull crap. Location does not matter at all here at all. The point is, people at the bottom, because that's all we're all to them. That's all we are. People rolling the sandwiches have different duties than the CEO. And I know everyone can agree with that. Because if you're rolling sandwiches, you are not managing finances. You are not telling people what to do. No, you're not doing that. As a CEO, you have to run a company. You talk to different people. As a CEO, you will never probably meet the person who is rolling sandwiches. You're probably never going to do that. There's a pyramid. There's a pyramid. And at the top of that pyramid is a group of people or one person who tells everybody what to do. The person at the top tells the CEO what to do. The CEO tells the person on the bottom of that what to do. The general manager tells the manager what to do. The manager tells the sandwich wrapper what to do. And the sandwich wrapper does not know what the CEO is doing. It's the same thing with this example. We have billions of people in this world going to their 9 to 5, doing their day-to-day things, going to get their groceries, eating the foods, blah, 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 blah. Do you know what Joe Biden does on a daily basis? No. But Joe Biden is your president. It's the same example. It's the same pyramid, y'all. It's the same pyramid. Joe Biden does not answer to you, and you do not answer to him. Who does Joe Biden answer to? Someone, though. Someone is on top of Joe Butt. Like, I'm gonna get canceled. No! 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 Don't cancel me. Yeah. Damn it, I already said the name. Gotta clip it out. But someone is telling him what to do. He is telling someone what to do. That person is telling someone what to do. And that someone is telling you what to do. You are being managed. We are all being managed. Just look around you. You are literally being manipulated. We are all being manipulated. And this is why I believe we are all being sick. This is why I believe we're all being sick. It's because we're told we're sick. What does the news spread? Bull crap. What does the fast food spread? Bull crap. I'm saying it right now because it's just bull crap. You can't tell me fast food is healthy, okay? You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that Adderall is good for you. You can't tell me that Oxycontin isn't good for you. It's good for you. You can't tell me that morphine is good for you. You can't tell me that Tylenol is good for you. I know someone who's a nurse and they know Tylenol kills your liver, okay? Argue with them. I know that. You know that. We all know that. We all know that it ain't good for you. You just gotta look around you. Someone is pulling the strings. And this is why I believe we're all sick. What can you tell is good for you then? All right, put it like this, right? Do you hear anybody eat a mango and then get sick? Do you hear anybody eat vegetables and get sick? Do you hear anybody drink water and get sick? Do you hear anybody drink orange juice and get sick? Do you hear anybody drink a cherry and get sick? Do you hear anybody who eats a byproduct of nature and get sick? Yes, if they get expired. That's understandable. Honestly, if, let's say you leave out a mango and it's all black and stuff, you know, obviously someone got to that before you. Someone got to that before you. You ain't gonna eat it. Not even, only organisms who can eat that dead stuff will eat it, like a vulture. We're not vultures though. We don't eat that dead stuff. We don't eat that stuff. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you eat a mango, you won't get sick. There is no ADHD from that. There is no cancer from that. There is no hepatitis C from that. There is no herpes from that. And look, I'm generalizing all disease as a problem, as a holistic problem, okay? Let's not get too convoluted with the types of disease I'm saying, because yes, some people may say it's sexually transmitted diseases, but the point is, byproducts of nature that is just out and about. You don't hear people saying, oh, I ate a mango and now I got cancer. You don't hear people saying that. You don't hear people say, oh, I ate a mango and I got ADHD. You don't hear people say that. But I bet you even the internet, even a news post, even Healthline, they will say what type of foods are better for you. They will say that. You don't gotta listen to me. Don't even listen to me. Don't even believe anything I say. Don't even believe it. Because honestly, people gotta do their own research. Because I'm just Noisy Fox. For your mom, baby. I'm just Noisy Fox, okay? You can honestly go on the internet and they will tell. Look, the internet will even tell you. Okay, the internet will even tell you. Healthline will even tell you. The same people that are trying to keep you in disease will even tell you a Big Mac ain't gonna solve your problems. or fast food ain't gonna solve your problems. They even say it's carcinogenic. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Or if you eat anything that humans cannot. Or if you eat anything that humans are not adjusted to eating. Have not. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Humans have not adjusted to anything. Exactly. We are not adjusted to eating, you know, that type of stuff. You're not gonna. We all know that if you see a piece of steak or a piece of liver from a cow or whatever, you know, with flies everywhere, you know, rotting and stuff, you know, we're not gonna eat that. We all know that, right? We all know that. We all know that. So I'm not talking about that. That obviously will get us sick. But you got to understand, nature does not produce trees and rot the mango instantly. No, it makes it healthy for us. And if someone doesn't want that mango, like for instance, a human or another animal, someone else is going to get that. Who's going to get that? You're damn right. Them flies going to get that. Everyone got to eat. Everyone got to eat. Nature don't waste. Nature don't waste. But nature also does not say, I will make you sick. It does not. It gives you the foods that you are supposed to eat. And another plant produces berries that get you sick or even kill you. And that's poisonous berries. I once had a nightshade berry, which is a very poisonous berry. I ate it and I felt weak, but then I was fine. But that's beside the point. I get what you're saying, Axa. I get what you're saying. Some things we can't eat, but the plant tells us. The plant tells us. If you want to eat a cactus, you have to finagle your way through them thorns. But honestly, why are we eating something that is like that anyway? Like we got mangoes, we got strawberries, we got blueberries, we got all these other plants that, you know, are just free and they're just there. Nature gives us that. But if you have something like something that you know is gonna poison you, or something that is thorny, or something that is like not good for you, then you don't have to eat that. You don't have to eat that. But you gotta understand, eating a pill, or ingesting any pill, or ingesting anything made by, what's the word? Any byproduct of something that isn't of nature, it's just not good for you. And it says it on the bottles, y'all. But you go in nature and you pick that mango. It's free. It's right there for you. It's free right there. You will never see, unless something's going on with the mango. Because nowadays we have fertilizer that gets rid of so much nutrients of the fruits and the vegetables. That's why they have something called GMO, and then conventional, which is GMO, and then they have their organic, different. See how they manipulated everything? They manipulated everything. Now, I'm not going to say that you shouldn't eat these things, okay? Okay? Y'all eat whatever y'all want. But y'all just have to be wary. Y'all have to be observant. Y'all have to look and see. Disease is in what you eat. And all these ADHD and all this mental health is being programmed to you because it's constantly being marketed. Health is business. That's all it is. That's all it is. Health is business. They don't care about you. They care about what you consume. They care about what we consume, and that's it. That's it. They care about what we consume, and that's all they will care about. You are literally just a number to them. We are all just numbers to them. That's all we are. We aren't people. If you look in the USC codes of the law books, the word person means a corporation, a dead entity. It's not even a human being. The word person is just a dead entity. We're not people. We're not people to them. We're just consumers. That's all. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna consume and consume and consume. And this is why I believe people are sick, because we're consuming the same things that are keeping us sick. We're consuming the same things that's keeping us sick. If anybody has any type of mental health issue, I was literally talking about this with someone else, and they were talking about dementia. Now, I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not going to speak on that because in terms of dementia, that occurs when you get older. And I'm not old, okay? And I'm just not going to speak on that because that's completely different from what I'm talking about. Because when you look at mental health disease, you progress differently from the ages of 7 to 50. When you are 60 and up, your body's getting ready to check out. So you're naturally going to deteriorate. It's the same thing with a lion. It's the same thing with a dog. It's the same thing with a cat. When something gets too old, it eventually wants to check out. So things start to happen. But there becomes a problem. There becomes a huge problem when you are young and you got all these diseases and you on medication. It don't make sense, y'all. But you got to understand, Why is this happening to me? You got to question, why is this happening to me? And if the medications aren't working, obviously they're not working. I know that may be a little hard for other people to understand, or for some people to understand, because honestly, when you tell someone, oh, this is what you got to do, and it's socially accepted, you know, it's going to be hard for someone to break out of that. It's going to be hard for someone to question that. But you got to understand, if the medication is not working, or if what they told you to do is not working, it's not working. It's not working. Why are you still sick? Why is he still sick? Why is she still sick? And back to Axe's example, we are not invincible. I know that. But that don't mean we have to have all these diseases so early. It doesn't make sense. I'm 21. I had bronchitis from age, I'd say, up until I was about, let's just put it at 7 years old. Did my vibe stop? Did the vibe stop? How could the vibe stop? No, the vibe stopped. Oh wait, okay, that's why it's been an hour. Okay. Anyway, I'm 21, and I have bronchitis for a while, from up until age 7 to age 18. I was coughing up every 5 minutes. I would cough up purple, blue, no, not blue, sorry, black, purple, yellow, green, and occasionally red. Now, I was like, why am I having these issues? At age 18, I was like, why am I having these issues? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, honestly, I'm like, this should not be happening. So I started to do a lot of research on health. I started to research Dr. Sebi. I started to research pharmaceutical fix. I started to research documentaries on what is health. I'm still questioning that. What is health? Honestly, I started to read more. I started to read more things on how to holistically heal the body. So I started to put all of that in practice, and in 1 week, the bronchitis stopped. Now, instead of taking the pills or finding out what the doctor will do to help my inflammation, I simply changed how I ate. In 5 years, no problem. It's the same thing with all disease. Why are we having these issues? And to answer that question, you have to look at the things that are causing the issues. What is causing the issues? And this is back to the subconscious mind thing. If you put in the subconscious mind information like, oh, you are supposed to be sick, or ADHD is normal, or people should be have anxiety all the time, or people should have all these things. You have to look at the factors. You have to look at the factors. You have social media that, you know, in the young teen's mind, they're gonna be like, oh, why can't I have that? They start feeling it. They start feeling all these feelings of not feeling good enough. They start feeling all these things of social anxiety. They start separating themselves from people, because now when you're looking at a screen, through a computer, now when you're interacting with people online, why interact with someone in person? And then they got COVID now, all this BS. Oh, I said the C word. No! Damn it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I said the C word. Oh man, if y'all know what happened last time I said the C word. But anyway, I don't care. Y'all look at all this, y'all gotta understand that there's always a plan. There's always a plan. And they, whoever they are, I don't know. I've never met them. So I don't know. But I can tell you this for sure. That pyramid is there. It's there. It's always there. You look at every single aspect of life with humans involved. There is always a hierarchy. There is always a pyramid. There is always someone on top of you, of him, of Robert, of Jim. There's always someone on top. That pyramid is always active. So y'all gotta understand, why are you being sick? Why are you having these mental health issues? Why are people having all these anxiety issues? Why are people having all these ADHD? Why are people having all these problems with them? I mean, you got fentanyl, you got cocaine, you got all these drugs. Yeah, they made it illegal or whatever, but people still doing it. People can still illegally buy it off the black market. It ain't nothing. It's okay. It's okay. They still produce it. They don't care about y'all, man. All I want to really say is they don't really care about us. They don't care. And they never will. Because as long as money is involved, all they see is green. Anyway, I'm gonna end it off there. It's been an hour and 8 minutes. Ooh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, y'all. This was why people have mental health issues. Very controversial. I hope y'all was baby. The vibes did stop. Oh my gosh, on my end. They did stop. Why did the vibes stop? I want to thank everybody for being amazing. You guys are so amazing. You know, the world revolves around good people. It revolves around the good people and the people who want to do the good. And the people who want to do the bad, it's not good. It's not good. We shouldn't be having that anymore. You know, we need to have more good people in the world. And I would say anybody, or if you, or anybody you know, like, you got to start questioning, why the hell are you sick? Why the heck are you sick? Don't end yet, could continue. Actually, I would love to continue. I would so much, very, very inspiring. Look, you inspired me, Axa. I very much appreciate you. I very much appreciate you because I love being questioned. I love being questioned on what my ideals are. I love being questioned on what my beliefs are, because all that are all English. God darn it. Practicing other languages makes English harder. Okay. All of what I'm saying is a product of my beliefs. Okay, no one should just believe what I'm saying. No one should. Always do your own research. And the biggest thing I would say people need to do right now, why are people sick? You need to start questioning that. And I would say, first start looking around you. Why is there a liquor store on every corner? Why is there a fast food restaurant on every corner? Why is there a pill for every dis-ease? Dis-ease. You're not in ease. You're not chilling. Why are there all these things? You just gotta start questioning that. But unfortunately, I do have to end. I will most likely be back tomorrow, I think. I think I'll be on tomorrow. I'm not sure. My stream schedule is a little iffy right now. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I just moved to Missouri. So I'm not really sure on how much I can stream in terms of the days, but you know, I'm trying my best. Anytime I get, I will spend on here because I love streaming. Okay. So you guys have an amazing day. If you guys want, you guys can definitely follow the socials. This is a follow. Oh my gosh. This is a why am I hearing myself talk? This is a why am I hearing myself talk? Mute. Oh, because I'm streaming right now. I'm so new to this, I swear. I'm so new. Anyway, y'all can connect with me on my bio. I make music. I make lo-fi music. All the lo-fi music you hear in the background is all mine, made by moi. You can find it on my about page on my Twitch. You can listen to my music by clicking that link. Check out my chill lo-fi playlist on YouTube. I post every 2 weeks. Chill vibes for you in every single moment of life. See my short spiritual content. I'm trying to go on TikTok right now so I can, you know, spread my wings. Since most people are on TikTok, and you can see my live streams on YouTube. All the recorded things on Twitch, since Twitch wants to delete my stuff after 14 days. Why Twitch want to do that? Why Twitch want to do that? Why would Twitch want to do that? You can go on my YouTube and you can see that video. You know, maybe if you want to look at it for later, because I have a couple gems on my YouTube, especially one where I talk about how to cure any disease. That one is just extremely controversial, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just sharing what I learned in through my experience of life. But yeah, y'all can do that, and I think that's it. So I very much enjoyed it. Thank you guys all for existing. You guys are amazing, and I really appreciate you. And that is Noisy Fox signing out. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Yes, sir. I wonder what I'm gonna talk about next. I don't know.